Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Hourglass. Just burning a little bit of cinnamon stick, getting some sweetness into the air. I'm going to put that right there. All right, so let's begin, you guys. I have a very important message. Excuse the interruption, my baby is out in the back. Important message. So yesterday I did a couple videos, but I end up deleting them because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to deliver such a very in-depth video. It has a lot to do with us as viewers, as tarot card readers. Taking the time out to really reflect and check ourselves in the things or our own codependency that we may be ignoring or denying. Now, this card, the child I was meant to be, popped up in the reading yesterday, where I deleted it because I wasn't sure if I was going to get dragged for the information that I'm about to publish today. Anyway, it came back out again today, and immediately I felt in my heart that I needed to deliver or else I would regret, which is the next card. So, as a collective, you do know that we're going through a very turbulent time where a lot of planets are in retrograde. Couple planets are in retrograde until the fall. Now, we're tapping into or we're spying on a lot of our persons or the person that we want to be with, and we're not doing the work. A lot of us are claiming to be trusting the ethers or the universe, and we're really not. We have a lot of pent up energetic resentments and resistance, and that's blinding us to do our own healing. We're so caught up on who is doing what and who is not doing what when it comes to any type of connection and attachment. Now, a lot of us are in attachments. We're not really in connections. And that's another thing that we need to accept, you guys, that whatever we're trying to force, it's not working because it's not meant to be. All right. So we have to surrender to that truth as well. A lot of us are claiming that we're in twin flame dynamics, and we're really not. We're really stuck in karmic soulmates. All right. Karmic soulmates, they all could do telepathic communications as well, you guys. Remember, if you had some type of energy exchange with this person, it's most likely that they're going to be in your space for a little while, whether or not they're your twin flame or not, all right? So let's talk about the child within. Now, if we're looking at the child card as an archetype, let me I have my matches all over the place here. If we look at the child card as an archetype and in the light attribute, the child would mean or is a symbolism as anything is possible. Now, as children, we learn pretty quickly, or we are open to learning. Now, in the dark aspect or the shadow aspect, children tend to blame a lot. We have a lot of dysfunctional relationship in our childhood that flares up a lot of childhood wounds. Now, there's a lot of resistance in this card as well. The child I was meant to be. So in the book, I'm going to read what it says. It says, let me go to that page. It says, an instant of clarity is the light I need. It's an acceptance card. Now, the book clarifies, or it goes into saying that acceptance is to destroy yourself, is destroy the things that you know, right? And bring in this clarity, accepting clarity as part of our being, and allow sadness by being sad. So, the child I was meant to be, it's also talking about, as we could see the yellow and the purple hair, there's something developing, a plant that is developing in this child's palm. Now, we all have hand chakras as well. That gives us the ability to heal or to warm. If you have that warm sensation in the middle, it's because you have a chakra. So you definitely have the opportunity to heal as well. So try healing a lot of things that we're denying. I was visualizing the Two of Swords yesterday, and that could also talk about us as a collective denying our own codependencies, because again, we're in this childlike state where we're deflecting as well, casting the blame on those that did not see our worth. And it does not take away from your worth, all right, people? Just because they were not meant for you, you were not meant for them, does not take away from your worth or your value. It was just not meant to be. It was a learning lesson for you to grasp the wisdom, and apply it and keep moving forward on your path. Not to get stuck in the regrets, which is the overall energy right here. Number 5, I had 5 yesterday, last video as well. 5 for me symbolizes the winds of changes. Change is here. It's inevitable, but if you keep going back to the past or the memories of what if or what could have been, you're not going to be move on. You're going to be stuck while this person or these people that you're keep reminiscing on and you're romancing actually the wounds here, they're going to be moving on, and you're going to be like, well, what's going on? Why am I stuck? Why am I not moving forward as well? And it's because you're holding on to the past wounds as a child would do. All right, so it's time to tap into that childlike, or tap into your core wounds and really take a deeper look. Some of us has a lot of pent-up energetic resistance, and we're trying to control things that are just not meant to be. And that for me is a red flag, because if you're claiming to put your trust, or you're claiming to trust the Most High and the ethers to bring in what you need to be for you and your highest good, then why are you trying to force a situation, an attachment or connection with someone that clearly does not want to be present? Even if they care, even if they have love, the point is their actions are not demonstrating that teamwork, that motivation as you are. So it's time to step back from these people or these situations that's bleeding your energy, because that's what you're doing. You're literally bleeding out your energy. You're draining out your energy. All right. Some of us are, we have this disconnect with the Most High as well, because again, we're putting all our attention on these people that have clearly shown us that they don't want to be in that situation. So again, with the memories, what are you romancing? What are you reminiscing on? Hey, there's a lot of regret, even though the child card, the child I was meant to be, has a lot of optimism. It's a free flowing of curiosity as well, but there's darkness, and the darkness is the regret. So again, it's time to change that energy. We have the number 8. 8 could represent progress, keeping an open mind, your personality, or your perspective on materialistic things. So it's time to tap into that childlike curiosity and gravitate back to things that bring you happiness. Remember, happiness is a hustle too, you guys. Just going to check to see if my camera is rolling. Yeah, so I do have a candle that's burning here as well, and that is for all of us that are on this shadow work. And we're really pushing forward despite of the complications, despite of the distorted energy as well. So another word that came to mind today was quantum regression. Now you could do your own research on that word, but for me right now, it's speaking about a poor, deep connection to your inner self, to your higher self. All right, it's denying the clear guidance that you're getting to move forward in this lifetime. Now, there's a lot of energy going around with the planetary alignment as well, that talks about renewal or reflecting, reassessing. This is a lot of retrograde, getting ready energy. All right, I like to say retrograde ready. And again, these things are coming right back to the forefront for us to have this opportunity to release this energy. We just had that full moon lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about diligency. Could be a little bit strict, but it's also about getting the job done for family, for friends, for self. You know, Capricorn energy is very much rooted in the emotional and the material planes in life. So, you know, a lot of us are really distracting ourselves from our own shadow work. You know, we're putting a lot of blame on, you know, narcissism as well. I see that a lot. Listen, if you're not, if you have not done the full research, please stop labeling those that are just not right for you. It's a huge possibility that these people are just not for you and you're not for them, and that's okay. But it's no need to label someone that does not fit that description because they did not fall in line or the order you would wanted things to do to grow with these people. So the lovers wanted to show up. The lovers could talk about, you know, again, connected with oneself, versatile, being versatile, being multifaceted when it comes to reciprocation as well. This is the laws of giving and receiving here with the lovers. Now, it's in the Gemini energy, and therefore there's a lot of interest in new ways of doing things, new project, new ideas, but it's coming from a love base. It's coming from happiness. A lot of you are separating your divine feminine energy or your feminine divine energy and your masculine divine energy, and it's time to put that in balance with the lovers. Now, this is a well-being checkup. If you're here to spy on someone, stay tuned for the next video, but for right now, we're checking ourselves so we could heal these wounds and we could gravitate, or we could be put on the path that is rightfully ours. All right. So yeah, there's a duality here, or there's a need to connect and make more love-based commitments. There's a strong bond here as well that some of you may be thinking about, that you seem to be very regretful, but you're hiding it. All right. Some of you may be pretending, and I'm going to say pretending because you're performing like you're unbothered, but in the corners of your mind, there's a very soulful or deep connection that you think about a lot. There's a lot of truth that divided this connection as well. And again, the both of you may have grew up in similar childhood backgrounds as well. I'm hearing the words love and tolerance as well. The regret card is also a bargaining card. So it's when all the anger washes over you, and you know it's subsided, but you're exhausted and you're trying to cope with this grief and this exhaustion, but you're postponing a lot of your strength as well. It's like you are talking your way out of a consequence by accepting what you want to hear and rejecting what you need to hear. And I see that a lot. A lot of people request private readings and they don't want to hear the truth. They rather hear the sugar coating of things, and you know this person really cares about them, but in reality that's energetic resistance to your own guidance, your own inner guidance. You guys have to remember, tarot and oracles is to tap into your higher self so you could gain some type of perspective, looking at things differently by tapping in to your intuition and looking deeper into a situation. So some of us are getting a little carried away with tapping into the tarot to spy on people. We still have to do this well-being check so we could heal and be connected or attracted to people that we don't have to overuse our intuition on. You get what I'm saying? It's more transparency. So I know I'm going to ruffle a lot of feathers with this video, but hey, I'm here to bring you guys awareness. It's part of my divine feminine mission. It's not only to tell you or to channel messages from your person, all right? So it's more to it than that, you guys. It's more to it on the Hourglass channel. So thank you thus far. Thank you for listening thus far. All right, so let's see what's going on with the tarot. We're about to bust it down, get some key characters out here on the table. You guys want to big up yourself if you feel alive, if you are grateful for being alive. You know, things is not where you want it to be, but it doesn't have to stay that way forever. You have the power to change your life. And the number 5 is sticking out to me, saying that, you know, you have the power. You have the power to change your life. It's time to change that energy. What is that? 9 of Cups. So someone may not be happy right now. Somebody may not be feeling fulfilled. And that's okay right now. Feel it. Let it run through you. But don't unpack that. Someone could be very shy as well. I'm feeling like shyness. There's wish fulfills coming for some of you here as well. This could be wish fulfillment that you had as a child. Some of you are getting physical pleasure, or you're in that, you're feeling that that energy as well. Those energetic upgrades in your genitals. So some of you are feeling very sexy as well, or you're wanting, because you know we're still in Cancer season. By the way, happy birthday to all Cancerians. So some of you may be seeking some type of physical pleasure, and that's okay. You're human, all right? But make sure you're not dissatisfying yourself in the process. I know we tend to get carried away on infatuation and physical attraction and lust, but don't get to the point where you're dissatisfying, you're not getting your needs met here. Again, some of you may have nightmares, you know, very prophetic dreams as well is very heightened at this time. Some of you are tapping into your psychic powers with the number 8. So some of you are on the path, or you're looking for physical pleasures. Some of you may be reminiscing on some pleasures here as well when it came to that Lover's card. A soulful connection. You guys may be in separation. We have the Queen of Pentacles, awesomeness. So some of you may have a lot of services that you could contribute, not only to your family, but to your community as well. The Queen of Pentacles could talk about being looked at as a gold digger as well. So you may have someone around you that's just wanting some money, or just wanting some physical support as well. I feel like exhaustion here. Some of you may be overworked, or you're working on things that are just not bringing you satisfaction. For a next group of you, you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy where you're committed. We saw that with the Lovers, where you're committed. This is a deep commitment that you made to yourself, that you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to move towards your happiness, things that are satisfying to you. Some of you could be, again, wedding planners, event planners. There's some type of decoration. You could be into real estate where you're making things, you're repairing things here to be sold for a higher price. I don't know where that came from. But it's like you're repairing things so it could appeal to sales. Or you may have a knack for sales. You're really good at something that you sell, a product that you have made or you recycled, and you're really good at it, and it brings you satisfaction and profit. Maybe you work in a team, or you want to work with people that are going to bring you satisfying results. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to it. What is this? The child I was meant to be. So there's a lot of clarity coming for a lot of you. But again, with the Two of Swords energy, I'm keep seeing the Two of Swords. Somebody's ignoring it, or they're avoiding the work that needs to be done by shifting their concentration or their focus on what someone did or what they didn't do in a soulful connection that you felt with this person. Now, again, just because it didn't work out does not take any value away from you. All right, let's see. I do have some channel messages that I'm going to be looking out for. Combination of cards. Some of you may be very close to a grandmother or a great-grandmother. Maybe this person was a cook, or you cooked together. There's looking in newspapers or reading books here. This person could have been a nurse with the hands, healing. So there's nursing type of energy or nurturing. There's also a sadness here. Maybe there's regrets that you did not spend enough time with this older feminine person, a grandmother, a great-grandmother. You didn't know her as well as you wanted to. Something about hands. Maybe you guys have the same hands, or this grandmother, could be a grandfather, but someone definitely picking up a grandmother here. This grandmother could have, I feel like you are her and she is you. So something about the hands, maybe your life purpose or your soul purpose is linked to your hands, your calling. I don't know where I get that from, you guys, but it's a grandmother here. And it's a sadness. Maybe she didn't get to know you, or you feeling like she's missing a lot of your accomplishments. Oh, so there's a grandmother that may have taught you some type of spiritual practice with hands. Healing practices. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some characters out here. Child I was meant to be. I feel like somebody had some responsibilities that was dropped on them, and it pushed them away from their goals. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. All right, so in the past, someone may have been deeply hurt or deeply disappointed with, again, with the lovers in a partnership. This could have been a commitment, or you were committed to someone that you felt a deep soul connection with. There was disappointment here. I felt like it crippled you, or it emotionally crippled you for a while. But again, getting back to that child, that inner child, being open-minded. It's more to life. Yes, it hurt, but it's to help you break out of something here. It triggered something inside of you to look at, but you may not be looking at it. You may be too caught up with the pain and the regrets here, the memories. Somebody's romancing a painful ending or a painful soul connection here. What is it trying to teach you? Someone may have like a star tattoo, or you have stars somewhere. Somebody likes stars, or they're a stargazer here. What is this triggering? What is this hurt trying to tell you, someone who is resonating with? This could be your energy. This could be your person's energy. Just take it how it resonates. Four of Wands with the Emperor. All right, so we have a father archetype here, or this could signify the divine masculine in the tarot. So Four of Wands. You could have felt very committed to this person. You may have had fantasies, or you may have had visions of this person with the Four of Wands having this happy home. Or you once had this happy, homey type of connection with this person. Now, we see air, fire, and some Aries energy. This person could have been born in March or April, or something happened between March and April. Now, the child I was meant to be. Someone wasn't raised. Okay, so with the lovers coming through, I'm getting the notion to say that someone was not raised to be committed, or someone was not raised in that lover's energy or love-based choices. We gravitate to a lot of people that need to do their own healing. You may be someone as an empathic person. You have the ability to put yourself in other shoes, and you may have been dealing with someone that had the complete opposite type of personality. Dualities would have with the lovers. Someone saw themselves having a happy home with this soulful connection, but because of the Emperor's attitude or energy, there could have been a lot of egotism that blocked or clouded somebody's vision. This person was possibly in a leadership position, or they wanted to lead the relationship. There was a need for strong trust, and I feel like the Emperor did not bring that trust, and this was where the regret may be coming from. So you may be dealing with someone. This could be your own energy as well. You're fighting with yourself between core issues and taking control or putting ego in front. So someone ego could have been in the driver's seat here. Somebody's pride and ego was blinding them from the truth or doing the right thing when it came to a very soulful connection. Someone felt at home here. You know, with the Four of Wands also, they could also talk about restarting something that you thought you forgot or abandoned. This heartbreak or this painful experience has restarted, re-triggered, revived something that someone forgot. So, you know, with the Empress energy, it's like tapping into this leadership or action-oriented energy. Some parts of yourselves was hidden, and you're discovering this in a new concept because of this heartbreak, or this is where you should be, you're shifting into, or where you're going. In this soulful connection, and again, this could be your polar energies within self, your divine feminine and masculine energy having to come home or build a foundation that's more of home with self, because this is actually a well-being checkup. So I'm trying to read it in two different ways. So this heartbreak, some type of heavy, painful heartbreak or disappointment triggered someone to come home to themselves, to choose love-based energies or experience or situations. There was a need for rest here as well. Again, somebody was crippled emotionally. There was a betrayal. There was probably too much loneliness due to a heartbreak. But we see here coming into this Empress energy. Now, let's find out if this Empress energy is light or shadow. Because there's the 1111 portal, and that's the gateway of light. So, you know, this painful ending, now we have the Queen of Wands. So you may have wanted to work with someone. You may have been like this. You may have been a good team player. Possibly to this Emperor, we have this father figure as well. This could be your father, someone in your home. Could be the head of the household as well. So now we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands came out yesterday. And this could also talk about being a bully or being very pushy because of insecurities. So this heartbreak or this betrayal could have caused or flare up a lot of insecurities in someone. And it caused them to be very demeanoring at times, very vengeful or spiteful, hey. Someone feels like they're sitting on top of their world or they're sitting on top of their game, hey. And, you know, this could be someone perceiving you as being salty with the Queen of Wands because of a disappointment, because something did not happen in this Four of Wands or this Lover's energy. So even though there was a soulful connection, it may not have worked out. You may have felt too lonely or alone in this connection. Separation here with the Lovers and the Four of Wands, and this person may be feeling like you're still not over the disappointment, and their ego is like blinding them to their own part they played in this betrayal. Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, so the Seven of Swords in reverse could talk about somebody wanting to return to the scene of the crime, or wanting to return to explain or justify oneself. Now, the word justify keeps popping up in my way. I feel like it's haunting me. So someone may be justifying their actions of why they had to hurt or betray someone here. Now, with the Seven of Swords, they may want to explain themselves, explain why they did what they did, why they had why they gave into so many deceptive behaviors, why they were lying. It's like they're wanting to come clean. because now they're seeing something that they didn't see before. This emperor may be standing in their own divinity as well, kind of understanding their own trust issues, maybe stemming from home, being raised as a child without love or affection or a positive role model. With the lovers coming out, showing out here, you guys, and the Queen of Pentacles, it could have been like this mother figure in their home was just not a good role model for versatile or versatility. Somebody was not flexible in this situation, and it caused a lot of betrayals. And now someone may be stepping into their sexiness. Someone may be doing a lot of bold moves here, and someone may be feeling like they're doing this because they're still not over a heartbreak here. So this emperor or this Queen of Wands may be wanting or waiting for someone to come clean about a deception, about, oh. So someone, okay, so I'm hearing a lot of things here. There's a lot of regret. The child was meant to be. So someone is pretending to be something that they're not because they feel like they could outsmart a situation, or they were being manipulative to get this Four of Wands energy, to have this happy home. The child was meant to be. Wow. Somebody's rediscovering a part of themselves that they thought died or they have abandoned as a child. And now it's like they want to come in and possibly confess so they could turn over a new leaf, but there's still an energy of regret. So this person, these people, whoever it resonates with, may have a lot of regrets, and that may influence this person to continue to lie or to continue to be dishonest because there's too many regrets. Oh man, this could have been a serial cheater as well that's possibly looking at their ways. They're studying their inner core issues. Somebody's getting to the bottom of why they're very deceptive. They have this air about themselves like they're on top of their game, but that may be fraud. That may be fraudulent. This person may be a pathological liar, and you may have found out, and again, this could be your energy within yourself, that you're lying for no reason because you have a lot of regrets as a child. Take it how it resonates, you guys. Seven of Cups. So 7 came out a lot yesterday. Oh my gosh. The cards are repeating in different forms. The message is repeating in different forms. So with the number 7, there's an evolution that's happening here. There's a change. And again, with the planetary retrograde, it's the season to start watering, to start planting, to start pulling up old weeds. Hey, it's the time to do the work. Now, the 7 of Cups could talk about this Empress energy was very diluted. They could have been living in a fantasy world that was not real, that was very deceptive. And again, this was learned behaviors, not making any excuses, hey. But this person is really reflecting on the way that they grew up. There may have been a lack of affection. There may have been an absent parent. There was a grandmother here with the Queen of Pentacles. Something about hands, you guys. Somebody has the power to heal situations, heal this heartbreak as well. So you may have been in a very deep connection with someone that was already heartbroken, that felt that they were broken and had a lot of trust issues and regrets. Both of you may have shared that same type of energy, but you dealt with it differently. You get what I'm saying? So there's a need to confess here. And this could also be confessions about how I was raised. Someone wants to now bring out in the open how they were raised, but they can't seem to let go of this image And that could influence this person to be a liar. Like they lie for everything. There's a lot of cups here. So I feel like this person may have lied to themselves about what makes them happy, because we did see the 9 of Cups earlier as well. So they may have this false interpretation of what makes them happy. But everything that they engage with was far from happiness. This person may have this father type energy, so they may have children, they may not have children. It's just that this paternal energy is very strong. So it's like this person, it's like they put on a image of very strong and unbothered, but inside, it's a lot of confusion. This person has a fear of making a lot of wrong decisions as well. But again, they try to do something here that's dissatisfying, or they interpreted things, because it's a lot of regret. So they may have engaged in a lot of things that they thought was going to bring them happiness due to some type of learned behavior. And it was far from happiness. I'm hearing far from happiness. This Queen of Wands may be very multifaceted person as well. And they're watching all of this. Even though there was heartbreak and disappointment, there was a lot of betrayal from lies and cheating. Somebody may have cheated you out of your love or your emotions, that left you emotionally crippled to this situation. Even though there was a deep soul bond, in this separation, something was restarted here. Something was ignited. The child I was meant to be. So, in this separation, the both of you may be healing a lot of core issues, but there's regrets here as well, that somebody needs to stop reminiscing or romancing as well. So they may have missed an opportunity due to their deceptive behaviors. You may have been deceptive as well, Queen of Wands. You may have been very pushy because of your insecurities as well. And it triggered this person to step into their Emperor's energy, where they had to be forceful in their leadership position. 7 of Cups is eating the fuck away from, eating me up, yo. It's eating me alive. So with the double 7s, somebody's definitely researching. They're reflecting here. Looking deeper into their deceptive ways. They may have some confessions, but again, regrets may influence this person to lie. I want to know the connecting card between the 7, right, 8 of Swords. All right. So there may have been a lot of opinions that influence this person. And again, it could have came from home. This could be modern society norms. I'm just looking at my notes here. I also get lime trees. I'm seeing like trees in the back here. So there may be lime trees, or there's a refresh energy here with the 4 of Wands, a restart into something that this person may have forgotten who they were, and it's refreshed here. Now with the 8 of Swords energy, it could have had a lot of opinions that distorted these two energies or these two characters in this spread today. And this could be, again, modern society norms, your family traditions, learned behaviors, you trying to incite this person or make them aware of certain things. This person may have a lot of negative thoughts or stories that they tell themselves, and it causes stagnation here with the 8 of Swords. I can't go on. It's too confusing. I don't know what's right. It's like something is not what it seems to be here with this person, or how they think. I don't know. It's a lot of mental energy here, you guys. A lot of thinking, a lot of thought processing. This person may have made a lot of rash decisions that kept them trapped. And it's like they're not trusting themselves with this trust issue. So maybe they don't trust themselves, but they're deflecting that on someone, on you. Criticism. This person could be criticizing themselves really harshly. This person could be very critical as well. This person needs to release a lot of these regrets so they could be open to new perspectives here. This could be severe depression, someone needing healing and needing to tap into their strength. So we have the sun. So all will be revealed. All is coming out into the open. We have the sunflowers. You may love sunflowers. Not as pretty as the rose, but they're very strong flowers. You ever try to cut a sunflower? That thing is hard to cut, dog. So again, there's a portal here, 1111 gateway, the gateway of light, tapping into that stargate, coming out from barriers or breaking barriers that held someone back from their happiness. So there's a delay in happiness because someone is needing to release regrets here. I'm telling you guys, this is energetic restrictions here. And this person is starting to see that they need to surrender, but they don't know where to start. And they don't want to make the wrong decision here. They don't want to make the wrong decision here. I hope you guys did your full moon affirmations as well. Again, shedding old energy, it's the time to do that. So I want to take one look at what is the nature of this story. Like, what is the underlying topic here? Reparenting yourself. So, oh my gosh, this person is reflecting on their ways, because this soulful connection with the lovers, it illuminated a lot of dark things in this person, a lot of shadow sides that they needed to look at, to review. So you person, this may be vice versa, you have ignited or you influence this person to check themselves, because you may be checking yourself as well, or you have a way of gracefully moving forward, or you became very fast when it came to overcoming something that chipped away at your insecurities. The Queen of Wands could be very pushy, very fast. You know, you may be an initiator to this person as well. You initiated a soul growth within this person. There's a delay of happiness here. Life purpose. Wow. Commitment. This is the lovers again. So you may have sparked the child they were meant to be in the both of you was triggered this way. Because if it's a lover's energy, if it's a soul deep connection, you guys were once committed, or you're committed, you're loyal, or you're dedicated to this connection, might not be together right now, and this is causing unhappiness or unfulfillment. But this person needs to learn to release themselves, release a lot of regret. This person may be trapped up in a lot of rash decisions that they made in the past, or they're still not trusting themselves to make the right decision. Eight of Swords, reserved, keeping themselves away. But there's I'm dying, or it feels like I'm distressed. So with the life purpose, you guys, this person may be trying to turn their back on modern society norms. Excuse the fire, you guys. I'm sorry. On modern society norms. Wow, interesting. This could also be very painful for this person, that they're seeing that the life or the decisions that they made cause a lot of deception. They were very deceptive. In the past, they may have felt like it was, you know, the way of life, because again, some type of learned behavior. This person is on the mission. They're on the path of their life purpose. And part of their life purpose is the commitment, the soul deep connection between the both of you. It's a reflection. This connection may be a reflection of the child they were meant to be. You get it? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this reading. I'm trying to look for any more details. I do have some upcoming videos again. But if this is a well-being checkup for you, it means that you have to have this marriage between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. Don't let the past stop you or distract you from trying again. Somebody's very wary. It could be a lot of thoughts, negative stories that are not true, a lot of assumptions. You know, look what I did in the past. Look at the mistakes that I made. I'm confused. I don't know what's real and what's not. But all would be revealed. Someone is on their life purpose, but they have to make that commitment with self. to keep pushing forward, no matter the complications, no matter the distorted energy. It's time to take your clear vision and move forward. It's time to invest or take the initiative here. Make amends with yourself. Call yourself out on your bullshit. When you start to think negatively, yeah, it's time to make bold, strong moves. Do things that make you happy. Do things that ignite or embrace the inner child as well. Interesting. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys did enjoy this reading. If you did, go and big up yourself in the comment box below. See you guys in another channel messages. Ciao.